Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we're back with Battletech. And if you missed the last episode, then, well, we've been doing some mercenary contracts, and we've just kind of been feeling our way through this thing, trying to figure out really, what is going to be a good, set of mech warrior abilities. How do those things really work? And how to really load out our mechs so they're going to work well. And also, I've kind of been fumbling my way through how to record videos, so I keep playing with my settings, trying to get those better. So far they've been really shaky, and they've kind of been jittery. So if you've stuck with the series this long, hopefully we're going to continue with incremental improvement. I don't really know what to tell you. I keep doing a whole bunch of little tests. If you've got any advice, go ahead and share that with me, and I will see what I can do. There's not, at least as far as I can see, there's no magic button that just says, make it good. So I keep playing with it, and hopefully I can find a good way to improve it. But okay, this is Editor Blave kind of interrupting the Blave that recorded this, so to speak. But I did want to point something out that was a little bit weird about this particular episode, and that is the mouse cursor kind of lives in the upper left hand quadrant of the screen the entire game, the entire session here, and that had something to do with the resolution. And I just wanted to point that out. I don't want to belabor it too much. It was just because I messed something up with my settings. I've been messing around with my settings the whole time, been talking about it this whole thing, but that's really what it is. You can see it right here in the background going on. I'll just be pointing something out and saying, hey, I'm doing something down here, and you might even see me click on something, but it's, the mouse cursor is nowhere near what I'm clicking on, and that's just what it is. So anyway, let's get back to it. Anyway, we're going to go on here, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of fill you in with a little bit of what I've been tweaking here. So I have actually come up with a couple of ideas for the blackjack. I really wish that I could show you what I have done here. So what I've done is I've taken off the two AC2s, and I put on one AC5, and I also equipped it with a couple of machine guns. Now what this did was one AC5 is a little bit less range than those AC2s, but it's roughly the same firepower. It's two AC2s does, each one does 25 damage, and I can't remember the stability on those, but an AC5 does 45, so it's roughly the same. And then I also equipped, like I said, two machine guns to it, but this also gave us a little bit more armor on the thing, so it's a little bit more durable now. So I do feel a little bit better about this mech. Now moving on to the Jaeger mech here, what I did here was I actually stripped off one of the AC2s and both of the lasers, both of the medium lasers, because I found that we were trying to keep this guy back at range. We weren't really bringing him in very much, so we weren't using those lasers very often. So I took off one of those AC2s and I replaced it with an AC5. Now, once again, the AC5s don't have the range that the AC2s have, but they still pretty long range weapons. Put the AC5 on there, brought down the armor just a hair, and I think that even though the overall firepower is decreased since we got rid of those lasers, the effective firepower, they grab it with Medusa. Or it's probably a good idea for us to hire someone else fairly soon. Not too sure. But when you get hit with a PPC, your sensors are impaired. So when a PPC hit not only does a ton of damage, but it also makes you less accurate on your next attack. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, something that we've been wanting to do for a while is raise Decker's gunnery skill up. He doesn't hit very well, so we want to do that. Behemoth, I wouldn't mind raising her tactics a bit and getting her the minimum range, yes, but also getting the called shot bonus. I want to get the called shot bonus on basically everyone. I really want to get that. And the people who don't have tactics, I'll probably cut them off at 6. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I really want that called shot bonus, folks. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab that called shot bonus with glitch. Blave is currently out of commission. Let's see how far we can go here. We can get the indirect fire penalty, the minimum range. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and then 1,200 more experience, and we can get the called shot bonus. So we're just stacking some things up here. Good stuff. All around. So let's go ahead and advance time, because we can't do anything until we get all the contracts that we have here are still in this system, so we don't have to travel. Okay, automation complete. Now let's have a look at how much it's going to cost, because we actually are on a budget here to get the next level. I'm still wanting to stack it in here, because, like, once again, we're really spending a lot of time on these repairs and refits. I don't know. You know, I wouldn't mind the morale, but I think let's get at least one more boost to our tech points. It's gonna be 270 grand. That's not cheap, but let's go ahead and do it. So let's move along here. We get our Jaeger mech back, and honestly, once we get our Jaeger mech back, then we won't necessarily wait the next 7 days. We will grab our Jaeger mech and look at our financial report, and then we'll move on into a mission. Okay, well, melee in the mech bay. You're speaking to Yang in the mech bay when the yelling starts. Across the bay, a pair of your mech warriors face off in front of a battle mech. You get there just as Decker pulls back to throw a punch at Medusa. Order Decker to stand down, wait to see how it resolves. Argo training module, send them to settle things in the simulators. Yeah, I would order him to stand down. I mean, well, actually, that's a tough one. You know, there's part of me that would just, you know, say, hey, just let's just get this out of the old system. Yeah, I'd say let's let him get it out of the system. Oh, low spirits. Okay, well, that's great. And they're both unavailable. Okay, phenomenal. Okay, so we're. Oh man, I figured letting them get it out of their system for would be a good thing. So that was apparently a bad command decision. Decker punches Medusa in the face. Medusa's head snaps back before he recovers his balance and charges. They both tumble to the deck. Decker suddenly notices you there. Oh, crap. He rockets to his feet. Commander, we were just, crap. Medusa refuses to meet your gaze. I don't suppose you're going to explain this to me, you say, as the mech warriors remain silent. Fine, 1 week kitchen labor for each of you. Report to the mess deck. After a moment, you add on different shifts. Okay, so low spirits, that sucks. I mean, I could still take them, but I mean, I'm going to need to take them. But we're going to be stuck for 7 days anyway, and that really blows because that costs us a week here because we were ready to go on a mission, and now we're not unless we hire someone else. Now we actually may go ahead and hire someone else. Let's go ahead and actually look at who we can hire, because it probably is time to hire. Now all these people are just straight up terrible. I don't really want to hire this person because I've got 2 people with this skill set. I don't think I need a third. This person has guts, and then that's just their highest skill. I was thinking about making another, turning Medusa into someone who was like guts and piloting, kind of like Behemoth, because that was kind of, I would say, an injury-prone skill set. So maybe I could get Turtle and do that with him, and then with Medusa, turn him into someone who's maybe more like gunnery and tactics. Get someone else who's got tactics, because that that ability to lower someone's chance to hit might come in useful. I mean, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We will see. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab this turtle guy. Turtle or hot rod? Her hot rod might be kind of cool. Hot rod's cheaper, and he's got a huge beard. Yeah, let's get hot rod. I like hot rod. Okay, let's do it. Okay, hot rod. So what do we got going on here? I still don't think we have a full lance, right? We've only got 3. How long is Blave out? Blave's out for 9 days. So I mean, we still don't have a full lance, but that's going to get us closer when we are out of commission. Man, that really sucks. That was a crappy event. It happens, guys. It happens. Okay. Oh man, so we've got to get a handle on our finances here. I mean, we're getting low on C-bills. I think we're just living in a state of perpetual C-bill lowness here. Okay, so we can go on a mission. Let's find a mission. After we had that one event that cost us $1 billion, I mean, we did get that piece of a mech, which could potentially come in really good. I mean, really, really useful. It could come in useful, could become useful later on. Man, that was really expensive though. Okay, so here's a battle. My goodness though, 1.1 million. 1.1 million and 2 skulls. Well, it could get us out of our financial hole. That's for sure. But at the same time, what was the last one? Was it something like 700,000 and 3 salvage and 2 skulls? And think about how much it sucked. I mean, it sucked. Oh man, guys, I don't really like it, but I'm gonna do it. Oh man, I don't want to pull the trigger on this one, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, okay, we need the money. I would love to take this. How much does the salvage cost us? It costs us so much. Guys, we're gonna do 2 and 11. That's pretty good. Like, if we happen to, like, leg a good mech, then we'll get most of it. I mean, there's no chance we're gonna headshot a mech. That just doesn't really happen. I mean, we got so lucky getting that Jaeger mech, getting all 3 pieces, but that just doesn't really happen. So I think that this is good. I mean, this is going to be a hard mission, guys, but we need it. This is like a Hail Mary here. This is a Hail freaking Mary. Oh goodness, I don't like it. Oh shoot. This is one of those ones with a VIP. Oh, that's gonna be even harder. That's gonna be even harder. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, so let's take Decker in. The question is, do we take him in the Jaeger mech? Do we potentially put Glitch in the Jaeger mech for her gunmanship in that, you know, long range gunner? Get rid of the Vindicator. I do have the Blackjack that it's got a little bit more survivability and a little bit more firepower now, right? It's got 4 lasers, right? So I mean, you hit with all that's 100 damage, 145 damage. That's pretty good. I mean, and of course, if you were really, really close to someone, you know, you could really lay a hurting on them with the MGs as well. Or, you know, the Shadow Hawk, that's got a little bit more survivability, obviously 880 armor. I think we're going to go for the survivability of the Shadow Hawk. Oh, guys. Guys. I do not love this. I already don't love it. Yeah, we're gonna have to be moving around with him constantly, just to be, you know, avoiding hits. I think this is what we go with. This is gonna be a rough one. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe we're lucky, and it's gonna be a little bit easier. I'm gonna have my eyeball on that retreat button. If we lose this one, and if we end up having to retreat, I don't know what we're gonna do about money. I don't, because we're at what, like 500k, something like that. And between having to fix our mechs and recover and all that good stuff, whew. So this is a make or break, I think. I mean, if we win, then I think we're in good shape. But if we lose, we are flirting and skirting with disaster. I suspect this will be a waste of your time, Commander. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Yeah, I didn't even read the mission briefing for this. I was just reading the money and the battle and all that other stuff. That was not very good of me. We're being paid to accompany you. If there's no fighting, we got paid to stretch our legs and take in the sights. Hey, XO, I've got multiple blips here. It looks like a pirate livery. In that case, Commander, we're weapons hot. Keep that VIP alive. I'm listening, you know, don't talk to me like I'm not even here. When it's time to evac, Commander, I'll pick you up here. Hey, can you even hear me? Okay, so this is the same, you know, they didn't even change the script around at all from the other one. So it would be nice if they had like a little bit of variation to how, you know, how those things worked. Each time they happened. Okay. Yeah, we got someone on the old radar over here. Glitch. I'm wondering if Glitch from just like the top of this mountain is just going to be able to shoot down into everything. That being said, I don't know. Yeah, see the AC, that might be the AC5 range right there. So I might actually move forward a little bit here. But yeah, from here, she might just be able to, you know, survey the whole battlefield and get the job done. Which is basically what I want to do with her, you know, once again, just keep her back and snipe. You know, that's her role. I mean, she doesn't really need to be getting in there and doing much. Locust. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see too. We don't need locusts doing unnecessary damage to us. Not at all, guys. Not at all. Okay, now once again, this is in that 4 tier. So they're either, what is it, like a really, really high level person, or they're in a really crappy mech. So it's just not, so this person does not have good stuff here. 2 medium lasers, long laser, I mean, I guess that's not too bad. An LRM-5, you know, nothing to write home about. What I want to do is get in cover here. And do a shot. Let's get here so we can see this other guy. See what we're dealing with. Okay, so it's a commando who's defended, who's got cover. So the question is, do we want to try to reduce this guy's evasion? Or do we want to reduce this guy's evasion and blast at him, but he's going to have 20% damage reduction? I think I'm going to go after this guy. I guess, you know, that's really, I guess, a kind of a tough call because, oh man, they're just going to keep coming in. There's going to be a lot of them. Wow, that was a pretty good shot. That was a pretty good shot because she still had quite a bit of evasion. Okay, setting in the Decker. I'm gonna kind of chill in this forest here. Although it would be kind of good to push it. I don't really know that guy. That's a big guy. I would like to do as much damage to these guys as possible, though, while the getting's good. But since these are light mechs, I think even with that 20% damage reduction, I think we're going to be able to do pretty good damage. I am a little concerned here. My intention is just to build up some evasion here. Come on. Yeah, okay, we're doing some good damage on him. They haven't really shown, you know, their entire hand yet. Let's go ahead and get in our cover here. What I may end up doing is kind of slowly moving Glitch back into this tree line up at the top of this ridge. If we end up holding this this area here. But yeah, oh man, look at this. This is gonna be a good shot. Okay, so here we go. Oh man, a lot of misses. But he still didn't like that a whole lot. Oh man, they're coming in from behind us. Okay, so that is not great. That's not great. And those are probably bigger mechs, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Okay, so that guy's coming in. We got guys over here. We know that this guy is a big guy. Okay, so 3 little guys and a big guy. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We need to take these guys out quick though before we just get swarmed though. We just can't. They're. Oh, okay. I thought that this person had already taken. Who took the AC? The autocannon hit. Who took the autocannon hit? Okay, let's. I'm gonna go over here with Behemoth and get after here because we can be in the woods and do a melee attack. So I want to do that thing to this locust. Oh, eat it. And we got a Wolverine coming in. We're still doing okay, but we do need to start working on that Wolverine pretty dang quick. I'd really like to be getting. Look at all the evasion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 evasion on that guy. Okay, we're not even gonna worry about him right now. And I'm not terribly worried about the commando at this moment. I mean, I hate to leave them all up, you know. I mean, they could all like come around and get behind us. See, the problem is though, I think that they just dropped in right here. So if we don't wipe these guys out, we're gonna be dealing with guys on both sides of us. I don't care as much when they're just tiny little guys, but I mean, this guy with his autocannon on one side of us, you know, that can be pretty bad. So let's get Decker over here. Do a jump. That's going to maybe put a little bit of Oh, I need to start. I'm gonna have to start moving glitch in this direction too. We need to distance ourselves from these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna start moving in this direction and move the fight over in this direction. That might buy us at least maybe another turn or so from those other guys getting to us. Okay, so we've got very low chance to hit this guy. If I do a sensor lock on him, that is going to not only reduce his evasion, give us a better chance to hit him, but reduce his chance to hit us. So I like that. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's move... Yeah, so let's go ahead and move her over here and get some blasts on this guy. Now, sadly, they're going to be on the front. But yeah, let's start working on this guy. And then I guess, well, we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with Behemoth next turn. But yeah, we're going to get to work on this guy and see what we can do. But it is going to be a challenge, guys. It's going to be a challenge. And the nice thing is this Jaeger mech, I mean, yeah, it's not super tough. I mean, that's the thing, it's not super tough, but I mean, it has a reasonable amount of firepower now, and it really just, it doesn't like build up heat really at all. Okay, so they didn't land last turn. I guess they were getting ready to land. It looks like a bunch of light mechs. So if that's it, that's not great. Like, once again, I've dealt with a lot of light mechs before, and it can suck. You know, when they swarm you with light mechs, it can be really bad. And we lose if this VIP goes down, and it looks like they're going to try to gank him. So we need to really worry about that. That actually might be where the challenge comes in, so to speak, is just keeping the VIP alive. In which case we might just be, you know, jumping around and defending with the VIP while we take out all the light mechs. I don't think the commando has any weapons left. Poor guy. Okay. Behemoth. Sadly, I can't get up to the other guy. I could vigilance and move out there, and I may do that. I wouldn't want to move out there unless I was vigilanced, but I do kind of want to get out there, close the distance with him, because that's their biggest mech. The only issue is he could do a jump and then get behind and then be over here. Of course, then I could get behind him with my other guys. Because I'm not super threatened by the commando being behind me or by the locust. Let's see. I might vigilance and move here, because then if he jumps and gets behind him here, then he's just exposing him. So he's just doing that as a suicide attack, which would be completely ridiculous. So I'm gonna go in here, vigilance on the locust. I really wouldn't mind getting rid of some more of these guys, because I don't want to be swarmed by them. Oh, he is. He is. I didn't think he would, but I was a little worried about that, but now he just got behind. I mean, he did that. Everyone's gonna get behind him now. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Is that behind him or is that the side? Okay, he's angled himself away here. But obviously we're gonna go in here. Not gonna get great shots here. He does have some good evasion. I could use Decker first. But I think what I'm going to do is just have everyone shoot at him from behind. That is what I would prefer here. Well, that really just didn't do very much, did it? She probably should have had her punch him from the back. Yeah, I'm going to have him reserve so he can do a melee attack from the back after Glitch shoots him. And then Behemoth is going to jump behind him, do exactly what he did, jump behind him and blast him. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's gonna be a good shot. It's not a phenomenal shot, 70%, but I mean, it's still good enough. It's good enough for government work. I don't think he's gonna love it. I mean, he really, like, unzipped his fly for this one, guys. Like, I mean, that's the thing, is I think that they, like, take some unnecessary risks just to get, like, that good shot. Like, would he do that? I don't know. I don't know. Like, if that one good attack was really worth it. Don't know. Okay. That being said, they still have all of their light mechs up. And their other lance of light mechs is coming in. So... okay, here we go. Oh, this is gonna really, really suck for this guy. I almost feel bad. Dude, I almost feel bad. Gosh, that... oh, dude, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. Okay, so that's just a locust that we've already been fighting against. I mean, we haven't really been doing much with him. He's just been trying to distract us. This guy's not really doing much either. Now, I'm pretty sure all those were light mechs over there, so I'm not too worried about them, but we do have to get turned around. We've got to get turned around right now. Because our backs, I mean, particularly, well, actually all of them, all of our backs are not great. So, I mean, these guys could actually do some really serious damage. But at the same time, I mean, we can really take it to them when we just melee these guys. So this mission may end up going really, really well. Not loving this situation. They're really going after that VIP. Okay, let's see if Decker... okay, let's see if Decker... what's this guy's situation looking like right now? Now, the unfortunate thing is... now... we're stuck with... his actual armor, because he's laying on his back, which means we have to... if we want to attack him while he's on the ground, we have to go through his front armor. That actually kind of sucks. So we can shoot him. We could try to blow his leg off. This is obviously the best mech here. Is going to have the best loot. Is going to be the only thing worth getting, really. So if we could blow his legs off, that would be phenomenal. I don't see that happening. That being said, these are going to be our best opportunities to do that. Let's see if we can get into a position and do that. Let me see if I can get a better shot with those LRMs. Doesn't look like it. Looks like this is pretty much going to be it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think it's gonna happen here. If we can really lay some hurt on this leg, then I'll be much happier. I mean, we did, but I mean, we've got the rest of that leg to go and the other one to go before it really starts happening for us. Okay, let's go here. And that is going to at least not expose our back to those guys over there. Oh, okay, that's pretty rough, but let's do it anyway. Actually, let's see. Can we? Yeah. What do we got on? Oh, nothing. We got nothing on these dudes. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. This guy's in rough shape. He's in rough shape. Oh, he's going in for the melee. Oh, he's going for the melee behind. Okay. Let's see here. I think we just need to start. I just need to blast this guy down. I'm not really getting a whole lot of resolve here, am I? Because we're not knocking any. We're not killing anyone. I don't think we've killed a single guy yet, have we? I literally think they're all up, which is just awful. What's her chance to hit? That's not very good, is it? It would certainly blow it down. We could shoot at the other leg and then hope that one of these weapons hits this leg just by chance. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Oh, no, we just killed him outright. I mean, that works too. That works too. Okay, now we just need to get to just taking these guys out the good old-fashioned way. Well, they look intimidating right up close and personal, don't they? They kinda do. Ooh, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. That's pretty rare for those locusts, because they usually, you'd think that they would have really high pilot skill. They got XCOM'd. Okay, yeah, now... So, you know, they know who they're going after. They definitely know who they're going after, so we're gonna have to really protect her. I'm gonna start jumping with her and, you know, just jump to maximize evasion, get her away from them so they can't get up behind her, and defend. While Behemoth and Decker primarily just land melee attacks on these guys. Look at them all. Just so many of them. It's the swarm. It's the swarm. Yeah, I mean, I've had to deal with this before. I mean, that's really, really dangerous. Really, really dangerous. Okay, so... Okay. First of all, none of them go... I mean, they've all gone. So let's get to work on these over here. These are all really, really damaged. So let's start taking them down. Okay, that one's down. And then we do what we can to keep our backs from being exposed. This right here will definitely, her back will definitely not be exposed for at least a turn. Once I do this, and her front armor is definitely fine, so nothing to worry about right now, at least. But definitely got something to worry about going. Oh my goodness. I definitely got something to worry about going forward here. So her front armor is not in horrible shape. That being said, she needs to move here. I'm going to move and shoot at this guy from here. I think those other guys are far enough where they're not a huge threat to her. And I still want to blast at this guy. I'm going to use glitch. Oh shoot, I didn't see this guy up here. I'm going to leave him there for now and try to take him out. Where we have it? Him. We got 55s at the locust. I might actually take a couple of those 55 shots. Okay. Okay. Let's see what that AC5 does to the commando. It didn't take him out. That sucks. Yeah. Well, we stray shot the other guy, though. Nice. Well, this sucks, because this guy's still alive. He's probably going to be able to swing around behind Behemoth. Which I wasn't really... which I was really hoping was not going to happen. But yeah, he's going to duck around behind and get an attack, a melee attack on. Oh, no he's not. Okay, so... You know, right now, it's our backs that are really hurting. Although her unsteadiness is actually an issue. If she falls down, that's actually gonna be a real big problem. That's actually going to be a substantial issue. That one with 2 evasion, I bet Glitch will be able to do quite a bit of damage to. Oh my gosh. The swarm is actually pretty effective, guys. You wouldn't think it. I mean, maybe you would, I don't know. But, you know, all this damage adds up. Oh man, 8. That was what our leg got down to in the last mission. I don't see how Behemoth is not gonna fall down in this one. Okay, so that is her left leg. So we need to get over here and make it so our right leg is facing these chumps. Anyway, they've all gone now. Can we have the VIP just please take this guy? Oh wait, no, the VIP needs to defend. Let's move the VIP out of here. Okay, now this should be far enough away that the VIP is safe from basically anything. So I'm going to move the VIP back here and shoot at this guy and see if it can take him out. I think that the VIP will be far enough away such that the VIP will not be shot from here. Okay, nice. That takes care of that problem for me. Decker. Sadly, can't get over here and punch this guy, but you can get over here and shoot him. And that's not really great chances to hit, are they? I'm gonna do that with him. It doesn't really take an awful lot of hits to take these guys down. It really doesn't. So let's move her. I think I might actually. I don't know if I need to vigilance with her. The problem is, see, if I do this, then my left leg is still going to be, you know, facing those guys enough for them to damage it, and I really don't want that. Let me go ahead and reserve with her. I might end up shooting up there, might not, but none of them go. What I am gonna do, I want to get a shot at. Oh, there's one with 1 evasion. He's not gonna like it. This guy I'm not super worried about. We'll let him do his thing. 65s, 55s, 45s, 55s. Okay, we're gonna take the 65s. Unless I can get better shots. 75s, yeah, let's move there. She's still got a ton of armor. They haven't started to fire at her yet, so if they decide to, then she can take a little bit. I might let's do it, see if a precision strike to the center torso. Yeah, center torso, let's just try to take this guy out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's it. That's right, Glitch. Take that dude down. Okay. Let's... Yeah, so if I face this guy, then they're gonna blow my leg up, which that's not worth it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a somewhat calculated risk here, because this other guy can maneuver around and attack my back, but I think my back has enough to take a hit from the one dude. But my leg does not have enough to take the hits from all those other guys. So... Of course, that guy could swing around and attack his leg and still knock him down. I mean, she's gonna live unless... unless the back center torso gets blown up. That would be bad. That'd be bad. So, we're gonna brace. Of course, that brace will also help with damage to the center torso. Yeah, she's moving around to attack that leg. She wants to. They want that leg. Ooh. Yeah, so I think that piloting, like a high piloting skill, gives you defense against melee attacks. I could be wrong about that. We can look at that a little bit later. But yeah, so we've faced her good side against them, and she's bulwarked. So, but they're going after. They're stubborn. They're stubborn. What I plan on doing is a vigilance attack on this guy right in front of him, because her strong side will still be facing those guys over there, and then we'll still get that melee attack in on this guy. Knock off some of his evasion, and yeah, they really want a piece of her. Okay, let's do that vigilance attack. Vigilance, And just light this guy up. Tough break, guy. Primary targets are down, Commander. You can evac at any time. Okay, so we got to get over there. My intention is to try to take these guys out. Decker. I need you over here. Let's see. Decker's still got a good bit of armor left. Yeah, this mission right here. So I mean, like they just kind of give you kind of random difficulty, it seems, because this mission was much easier than the mission that was it had less money and less scrap or salvage, not scrap. Ooh, that guy didn't like that, not one bit. I'm gonna bring the VIP back because she's got, well, she's actually kind of not so stable, is she? Let's bring her here, and she can do a long laser LRM shot at that guy. You know what? She might hit him, and if she does, it might take him out. Might take him out. If she hits him in that center part with that laser, it will. She did not. She did not. Okay, so what's our chance here to hit? Oh, that guy's right in front of us, so that's a melee attack. Let's see. 85 with the AC5 to hit. So she's not hindered too much there. Okay, if we move back just a hair, we're going to be able to just blast that guy into oblivion. Probably shoot like 2 at him and 2 at this other guy. In fact, I might shoot 2 AC2s at this guy. And the AC5 and an AC2 at this other guy. Okay, so let's shoot the AC5 and the AC2 at the other guy. Oh, didn't do it. I was really hoping that was going to blow that guy to smithereens. Oh, both legs destroyed on that other mech. They really don't like the AC5, those little locusts. Poor little buggers. Yeah, that vigilance is really doing good work for us down there. Okay, so we are going to I'm actually going to go ahead and reserve with her for right now. Because what I'll probably do is jump up here and then make sure that I can yeah, they have got it out for her. They just don't want it. And now, you know, we're in really kind of dire straits. We gotta make sure that things happen this turn. Let's do some melee to make sure that these guys evasion gets broken down here. Oh gosh. Yep. I mean, this was not an easy mission by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, like I said, like I've said before, the threat of let's go ahead and reserve these guys actually, because I think what I'm going to do is probably punch this guy with Decker or with Glitch. What is the best possible shots? Yeah, that's not going to be great. So I'm going to punch with Glitch. This doesn't do a ton of damage, but if it hits, it will knock away his evasion, and then I can get a bunch of good shots on him and really take him down a peg or two. Okay. But yeah, I mean, a whole bunch of light mechs can really be devastating. I mean, it's not like they're probably going to win, but there's a really good chance that they could kill someone. They're liable to hurt someone. You know, if you're not very, very careful. Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius has given me the green light to land immediately. Hold position. Okay. So yeah, we ended up losing. We ended up losing 7 days of productivity, really. You know, in order to go on that mission. I would have liked to have taken my new Blackjack and one of my pilots instead of that Griffin. That I didn't really like that a whole lot, but you know, it ended up working out. We ended up getting a payday, and maybe we got some decent loot. I certainly don't really want any of this crap. I'll take the Wolverine, and I probably don't want pretty much any of this crap. Yeah, it's pretty much all garbage. Let's go ahead, and I could take the Locust. That will give me a full Locust that I can sell. That'll give me another like 100 grand or something. I'm not really interested in another, you know, working towards a light mech. So that's basically just some extra money there. That's all that is. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. Don't need any of it. So if I had known that going in, I would have picked all money and no salvage. We got a bunch of locust parts because there were 100 million locusts in that battle. I don't even know. Maybe we made 2 locusts with that. It should be nice little bonus cash. So yeah, I mean, I think that we probably came out of that one better than we went in. Okay, so Lady Arano's contract to liberate House Decimus is ready for review in the command center. We should follow up when you think we're ready. Whew, I don't know if we're ready. You know, I feel like I really feel like we haven't increased in power a whole lot, you know, from the very beginning of the game here. I mean, I guess it's like, it's so incremental. You know, a lot of it is like our Mech Warriors experience. I mean, I guess we really didn't have like any abilities like right at the beginning. And now like all of our guys have like 2 abilities. So, you know, that's a big difference. Yeah, we do. We've got 2 locusts now. So we're going to sell those. We're probably going to sell a spider too. And we need to repair this Centurion. That thing got whooped. The thing about putting Behemoth up in the front lines is, yeah, she really does take the hits. That is true. But yeah, this is what I ended up doing with the Blackjack, which is really quick. Yeah, stuck an AC5 on it, beefed the armor up. As you can see, like, you know, a lot of these parts were just a lot lower before. So now it's not like as tanky as, for instance, the Centurion. Of course, the Centurion, it's 10 tons heavier than this thing, you know. And this like this thing only does 40 melee damage, but it has 2 close range weapon mounting points as opposed to the Centurion. So you know, so it makes up a little bit in that regard. You know, you see it's got 2 machine guns mounted on it. So that's kind of cool. So, you know, I was thinking to put Blave in this thing because he's got that bulwark, and you get up, you know, kind of close to the fray. And if you get a chance to melee, you're going to be doing okay. You know, you're going to be, you know, hitting for 40, but you're also going to be getting those 2, you're going to be getting those 2 machine guns. Or if you get pretty close, you're going to be able to fire, the AC5. I mean, if you're at the exact perfect range, you'll be able to fire the AC5 with reasonable accuracy, 4 medium lasers and 2 machine guns. You know, so that's quite a bit of firepower going down range. If you're like right up close and personal to someone. Whoops. So So that's pretty good. I'd probably sell this dang spider too, but let's just scrap this. 144, scrap that, boom. And if we scrap that, I think that, yeah, it's 200k. I don't know, I might sit on that. The problem is though, if you keep it, it costs money every, yeah, I'm not going to use that. Guys, I'm not going to use it. It costs money to keep those things operational. So let's go ahead and repair this thing. Oh, the medium laser took damage. It's gonna take 2 days. Yeah, I don't know if there's like, I don't know if there's anything else that I should do with this thing. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't mind some more firepower on it, but I possibly, let's see, the SR, if I could come up with 1 more ton, then I would swap the SRM-4 for an SRM-6. But the only way I could think of coming up with that would either be sacrificing jump jets, which I do not like. She needs that maneuverability. There's no way you can be, I don't think that you can really do melee without being able to maneuver, because you need to be able to turn your back away from people. Unless you just had ungodly amounts of back armor. Yeah, I don't think you could do it. I don't think you could do it. So she needs the jump jets for sure. This heat bank takes a ton. I could get rid of the heat bank. Because a lot of times when I get in there close, I mean, her heat efficiency is through the roof. Let's see if well, the heat efficiency is through the roof because the heat bank. Okay. But I wonder if, I mean, the thing is, I try to melee with her an awful lot. Like, I try to melee with this thing so much that it's like, well, maybe it would be nice to have that extra firepower and then kind of, you know, use the melee opportunities as the cooldown. So, do I have an SRM-6? So, put the SRM-6 and that. So, it would be something like that. I mean, that's really terrible heat efficiency. But you get a little bit more firepower. You fire 6 missiles, so you're firing 12 missiles per instead of 4. But then again, like, look at you got really, really small amount of, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. I hate it. Okay. I hate it. Okay, so we've only got 3 days. Yeah, it said 3 days for that. Which is, I mean, that's getting much better. I mean, honestly, that's not a whole lot of work that we're doing to that thing, but that's not so bad. Let's see what our contract is. Liberation for Panzer. I think that's actually the exact amount of money that we, or the exact situation financially that we just went into. 1.152 million and 4 and, no, I think it was 4 and 12 salvage. I think. Could be wrong. It might have been 4 and 18, but that's what we had just gone into. 23 days travel, so we could potentially look at refitting our mechs a little bit more, trying to tweak that out, possibly buying some stuff here. There are some things here. Whoops, that was not where I wanted to go. There are some things here that I wouldn't mind getting. Honestly, part of me wants to buy this awesome because it looks like a friggin' awesome mech, just by the description. You know, it lives up to its name. And if I ever get 2 parts of this, I'm going to be really not very happy that I didn't shell out the 873 for this 3rd part. You know, and also, you know, there are some contracts here, you know, that I don't have to travel for. You know, we're 3 days away from being, actually, you know what? I don't even need to, I actually don't even need to spend those 3 days. I've got 4 mechs right here. I've got 4 mechs right here. We could go out right now on one of these other ones and pick up some more money. And I would feel much more comfortable about buying that. You know, possibly picking up some of this other junk too. I don't think I really need the quick draw so much. Probably wouldn't mind grabbing this cockpit mod. The heat bank +2, you know, maybe that sounds pretty good. +30 max heat, +15 overheat threshold. That actually sounds ridiculously good. Now that I'm looking at it, but it's 423,000. You know, how many more of those are we going to encounter in the game? You know, as I remember, there were some items that you don't come across often, like especially weapons, but some items that are extremely rare, and I think that this is probably one of them that you should probably get. You know. But you know, if I spent 1.2 million right now, then we're going to be back in the poorhouse. Of course, we'd be heading to a mission that pays $1 million. So, you know, that's a whole nother thing. So it's not like it would completely ruin us. But it might be a good idea to really think about maybe doing one more mission, because we would have those 20 days to get our mechs back in fighting shape to get to that next one. But yeah, I don't think I want to leave this place without getting that that awesome and probably the cockpit mod and that heat bank. Pretty much, I think we've already bought everything else here that I want, to be honest. But yeah, so before next time, what I'm probably going to do is go through here and you know, level up everyone who needs to level up. I think that Medusa is finally going to have his day in the sun. He's going to get to go out because we're not going to have to wait to go out. We've got our 4 mechs, so Hot Rod's going to be the one waiting now. So yeah, it's going to be Medusa, Glitch, Decker, and Behemoth heading out. I mean, I guess I could take Hot Rod, but I don't know, taking 2 guys without a whole bunch of experience, that doesn't sound like my cup of tea. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks so much for watching, and we are going to pick up right here next time.